start.
Good afternoon, Miss Anne and Miss Shashrini. This is my group. I'm Jess. This is my group mates Sandra, Alice, Jess, Samir, and yeah, today we'd like to propose our building project Mitraland Tower. Located in Kota Damansara. Our client is Mitraland Group, which is a development company established in 1990. The proposed building requires a construction period of from 2009 to 2014 and would be the tallest office block in Kota Damansara, which is 30 stories high. The building will consist of facilities and building services such as electric meter room, which monitors the power supply, anti-bomba, lift motor room, which operates the lift, in the lobby, the reception, cafe, and security check-in area. In the basement, there will be an army room, the low voltage switch room, which contains freestanding switchboard and MCC, a genset room for emergency power cut, CCTV security office, and water filter pump, parking lot, and fire control center to monitor fire systems. Outside the building, there is rainwater reservoir to recover rainwater and a big water tank, air conditioner, processor, and booster pump to pump water from high levels to roof area.
Moving on to the procurement strategy, we would like to propose traditional strategy, also known as design bid build method, where the client will appoint members of the design team consisting of architect, quantity surveyor, engineers, landscape architect, and interior designer. The client will retain all risks by appointing a main contractor through bidding. We choose traditional method as the proposed building design is very well thought of in terms of its aesthetics and quality. Besides that, our client is a development company. Hence, they are familiar with the construction process and able to retain all risks. The building will also require 6 years to be completed, which is a long duration as compared to the average 4 to 5 years. In the traditional strategy, the client selects architect from RSP Architect, which then forms a design team to produce preliminary designs followed by the final design before proceeding with open tendering for contractor selection. After selecting a contractor, construction process will then begin. We propose architects, CNS engineers, and quantity surveyor from RSP Architects Sembilan Berhad to conduct building design and project management, as well as M&E engineers from permitting contract as the PhD and contractors from InfraCity.
So moving on, the professions involved in Mitraland intends to plan the physical proceedings and other parts, as well as to manage the construction process with legal costs and environmental constraints. So those that will be involved are such as architects, quantity surveyor, landscape architect, general and site engineers, and also the contractors. So the architect will be in charge of designing and monitoring of construction, whereas the quantity surveyor acts as the cost manager. And besides that, the landscape architect contributes to the aesthetic of landscape and also the maintenance of landscape. And then on the other hand, we have the contractor is split into two parts, which consists of the main contractor and also the subcontractor. So the main contractor's role is to provide contracts and monitor schedules, payments, and also cash flows, whereas the subcontractor performs other contractor obligations that involve specialized work. And then moving on to the engineers, the CNS engineer deals with the load and structural elements, whereas the M&E is in charge of designing the building systems and services.
And our development process is a complex process of coordinating various activities to transform ideas and plans into physical reality. We have 4 phases in our development process, which is planning phase, the process of articulating and defining the goals of the project. And next, we will have the pre-construction phase, where the architect commences with the construction documents which translate the early planning exercise that is submitted for delivery. And next will be the construction phase, where the design project will undergo a transition into the construction phase. And lastly, is our post-construction phase, where it concludes all facade of the project. Further explain on the planning phase, where the project brief and the preparation of Mitraland is being prepared by client. And next, the project brief is sent to architect, where the architect will select the consultants. The architects are chosen from RSP Architects, and the consultants including civil engineers, structural engineers, M&E engineers, geotechnical engineers, and more. And for the design team, architects and CNS engineers from RSB Architects and M&E engineers from building contractor Sundra Berhad will do the preliminary design, design development, and the final design, which is submitted to the client for final approval. Next, I will pass to Samir.
So in pre-construction phase, firstly is the permit. The architect submits the project brief and detailed drawing to the local authority, FNBE, to receive the permit and proceed with the construction. Following that pre-qualification process, choose the most appropriate contractors among those showing interest to participate in the tendering. Following that, the contractor that has been chosen is Infrasegi Sdn Bhd contracting firm to do the construction works for Mitraland. Following that, the main contractor is required to produce a health and safety plan to be kept throughout the construction process. So on construction phase. Construction phase is divided into 7, which is site preparation, which is clearing the site or any demolition of existing buildings. Number 2 is the setting out, which is the developing of physical position of corners and walls of the building, which is the markup of the layout of the building, of the existing site. Third, the excavation, removing of any earth or rocks using the excavator. Fourth, construct the frame, the construction of building structure to give support and shade. Fifth, building foundation, transferring the building structure to gravity loads. Sixth, looking out for any checking the facilities and structure to prevent any mistakes from happening. Fourth, the testing of the supply of water, electricity, and gas throughout the building. Finally, the post-construction phase. Post-construction phase consists of review of all contractual requirements, review of defects and rectify the defects, review and ensure completeness as built drawing, review of warranty manuals and maintenance manuals. Following that, review of all certified vendor bills, then preparation of CCC based on all the documents and drawings presented. Finally, the handover of all documents giving the baseline about the project to the facility management, which is PMC Facility Sdn Bhd.
For authorities, FNBE is the local authority in Kota Damansara. Some of their responsibilities include public health and sanitation, waste removal, and management. As for the role of FNBE in this development is to approve on the development project, building plan, development order, and supply of infrastructure facilities. The nearest fire department is Balai Bomba dan Penyelamatan Damansara Utama. This firefighting system is split into 2, active and passive. Active is the appliance that help in putting out a fire, which includes smoke detectors, fire sprinklers, and fire alarm. As for the passive, the components of structural fire protection and fire safety in a building. For example, exit signs, fire resistant door, and fire stops. Some of the health and safety appliances we plan to install are fire hose, fire sprinkler, and emergency exits on both sides of the building. Based on the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, for the analysis section, they are required to organize workshops for the construction workers, while engineering sections are required to implement and coordinate project planning. Mitraland Tower is also proposed to be a green building. A green building is that its design, construction, or operation reduces negative impacts on our climate and natural environment. What makes Mitraland Tower a green building is that we are going to practice rainwater harvesting. The harvested water will be used for surrounding landscapes and piping. Other local authorities involved in this development include Tenaga Nasional, which is the electric provider, Shabas as the water supplier, and Indah Water responsible for the sewage system. That's all for now. Thank you.